right.
We're gonna be falling behind with the rifle.
No one seems to do good against them. Like we win the fight, but we just can't fucking.
Yeah, but all of our commands, we're gonna have to wait 10 extra seconds for you.
But I've told Nips that sometimes in mountains they still have, brown beds, flintlock muskets and stuff like that.
Oh yes.
Than the one we've got.
That's why I suppose that's why the
I'm also getting in.
We with the Gurkhas allowing them in the British Army because we could never defeat them. So why not join us?
Wait, why are some of you in the 5th, in the 4th, and some in the 6th?
Because NCOs are allowed to use whichever regiment, because there's only a certain amount of NCOs.
Brombus is very funny. I had a chance to shoot one back in the days, and that's pretty. It's like a 50 cal round. That's very powerful.
I've actually joined the 95th Rifles Napoleonic reenactment group.
Oh, did you?
That's Butler over here.
Hey, funny. I actually served in 68th Durham Light Infantry. You know that group?
Right.
They're pretty famous. Okay.
Yeah. I'm hopefully going to my first event in like a few weeks' time. So.
I'm doing a private.
Okay, good. Forget everything you saw in Sharp because everything's
Imagine
bullshit.
being a private.
Yeah,
technically.
I'm actually quite good.
I heard you the first time.
I've researched all the tactics and everything, so.
You know, what's going to disappoint you most with the Baker carbine is that when you reload it, you need a mallet. I mean, like a tack hammer, a small tack hammer, to
That's
push
only if you're firing
the bullet.
lives.
Yeah, of course. But if you want to make, reenactment in a, I mean, like, how can I say, authentic way, but, just with all the things the way they were, you might sometimes have to pretend that you're using that. But loading the way they do in the series, that's so inaccurate that it's impossible.
Well, actually, it is possible to load certain types of live ammunition without a mallet. If you can get like, what do you call it?
Well,
if you get a small enough bore bull, if the bull is a small enough board and it'll fit down the barrel, no problem.
Yeah, because the barrel is a polygon actually.
You're alive.
Yeah, so there's a reason why you have to force it when you ram. And also something very inaccurate you might notice in the series is the Nuck volley gun. That's bullshit. Because you got 9 or 10 barrels together, but they all shoot in the same direction.
Have you ever seen the movie Alamo, Jacobs, or no?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever seen the Alamo, the one with John Wayne?
Oh yeah, both. The recent one wasn't too bad actually.
Yeah, I was watching it last night. I stayed up, so I was just watching it. I was watching the Alamo, the John Wayne one, and the gun that Jim Bowie has. He just blasts there with the 9 barrels.
Yeah, well, there's actually the Nuck volley gun was used in the Navy, and that was very useful against bigger targets, or just to shoot through the woods where the others, the enemy might take cover behind. But otherwise, like I asked a guy, a British guy who's very versed, well versed in reenactment, and I said, "What's the point of that?" He said, "Just to make your enemy very dead." And I said, "Otherwise, nah, forget."
I also found over here in the UK, there's actually American Civil War reenactment over here in the UK.
What's the name? The leader of the IVB, or not? The leader of the 88th Company B, I want to say, Wesley. He's an American Civil War reenactor in the UK. He lived 69th in New York. Yeah.
Southern Skirmish Association.
What is going on over here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have got him in the ad.
5th regular U.S. infantry.
No shooting in the drill camp.
They won't stop.
Don't shoot in the drill camp, yes.
I told them not to, and he just won't fucking stop. The sniper monkey
They sadly don't have cavalry, and I can't ride a horse anyway, so that wouldn't be very helpful anyway.
Well, don't worry. Majority of the guys in the cavalry couldn't ride a horse before. They looked for guys. The only people who could actually ride horses, so it was a requirement for the regular army to be able to ride a horse to join the cavalry branch. But then when they started recruiting for volunteers, they just said, no, okay, we'll just do everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, and also the regulars during the Civil War weren't allowed to recruit. because of the Volunteer Act. So they wanted all the volunteer regiments to get people. So that's why they were going for state funds. So the regular army didn't get recruits. So that's why at the beginning of the war, the 5th United States Cavalry had like upwards of 1,000 men in its regiment.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the Civil War, it had 125.
Because let's face it, back in the days, I mean, like people were, well, many people actually live in towns already. Like you were talking about New York City last time, that's a possibility. So if ever you had a chance to learn riding a horse in New York City, I don't know where it was, one thing. And secondly, I mean, like not every farmer had a chance to own a horse, and if he used it, it was probably for a cart or something like that. So most people were no riders, were they?
Not really, no. Most people weren't. The South is where you have the majority of the riders, but this idea that the South had better cavalry because they had better riders is a dog shit. It was just the leaders. That's all. The South was more organized when it came to their cavalry because they organized it right away because they knew that the cavalry was going to be used in such a great fashion. The thing with the North was that they thought because that the terrain is so cultivated because what do you call it? It's so cultivated because it's not like Europe, right? It's not like Waterloo where it's like old open farm and like hundreds of years of cultivation has made it like that. So there wasn't no big mass cavalry charges. That's why the North was like, okay, we're not going to use cavalry. So, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I saw a picture of Waterloo again today, and yeah, there you can have the Scots Greys charge.
You guys can talk amongst yourselves. You know, right?
Hello, Captain.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, Monkey, we just wait until 8 o'clock to start.
The closest thing we have over here in the UK to cavalry for our
Johnson,
American Civil War reenactment is the 42nd PA.
Historically,
Okay.
movie.
I wasn't sure. I was thinking about joining the 5th Regular Infantry, but I'm not sure.
Every private
what would you think? What do you think?
Had a strike.
Regular
Like,
Infantry or 42nd?
I have to say that most of the time in England, you guys are very lucky because there is a real culture of living history. I know people who live in Leicester and who reenact the English Civil War, and they send me pictures, and that was very impressive. The way I mean, like these guys go really through great lengths to make sure they're authentic, and they run themselves ragged whenever they have to camp outside because they eat badly, sleep badly, but have loads of fun.
We try to do everything authentically over here. Like we literally, for the weekend that we're reenacting, we do everything authentically. We live the life basically.
True. Yeah, that's. I had a chance to be in an English group, and also, you know, I had the opportunity to see how French groups worked and other countries worked. I can say, yeah, the English are definitely a notch higher in terms of accuracy and also in terms of behavior and respect of the uniform they wear. So, you know, just...
like, even with our American Civil War reenactment, we try to make everything as authentic as possible.
Who died a few weeks ago, died a couple of months back, was a master swordsman.
Which you wouldn't expect usually of another country was representing another country's uniform or whatever. They wouldn't respect it as much as we, for some reason, end up respecting. We respect the uniform we're wearing, even if it is American.
And he was swinging these two
true. I mean, like, that's very important to do that. I mean, like, that's the point.
Like
otherwise,
it was amazing.
it's just going out and having drinks together.
Actually sounds pretty impressive.
Dressed up. I mean, like, you don't even have to dress up if you want to get drunk. I mean, like, where's the point?
I wouldn't mess with her.
Sure. But they're doing a great job.
Said dude swinging two big ass swords around. I'm not even going near them.
I never have anything wrong to say about English groups in general.
All right. Well, I think everyone's here. Everyone's in who needs to be in right now. All right. Well, okay. I guess we can start then. Don't keep you guys waiting for too long. All right. So everyone back.
Butler, you can go back to the camp. We'll call you guys.
I've seen this monkey sniping before, but what's he doing?
All right.
No.
I'm gonna get the chief.
Good day, mate.
Monkey's joining us for drill tonight.
All right, sir.
I'm gonna call the chief bugler to call for assembly buglers, and then I'll give you the command for post. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, chief bugler, sound assembly buglers. Sergeant Major, you may assemble your post.
First Sergeant Nips.
Roger that.
Jack.
Sergeant Major, gentlemen.
Sergeant Nip.
Shut up!
Company, pull in.
Run over.
Don't be shy.
All in, boys. All in. One rank. All in. Carbines out, gentlemen.
Remember, you're in
Carbines
front
out.
of Nips.
Carbine.
Nips is at the back.
Yep. So, standard, you should be in front of Nips.
Yeah.
Because he's the first sergeant, so... No, in front of him. In front of him.
In front, just in front of him.
Yeah, just in front of him, and then everyone dress off of standard.
Yeah, you guys get.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys line up in front of me.
Yeah. So everyone dress up off of standard. Nope, that's not
Standard.
standard. That's
Forward,
standard.
forward.
In front. Yep, there you go.
Pretend Nips
Nips.
isn't there, yeah.
So dress it up, dress it up, dress it up.
Jeffman, you're supposed to be at the right end of the line, if you please.
Take a little bit back.
Yeah, it's
don't worry about that,
always...
'cause-
Okay,
don't worry
no
about
problem.
that, 'cause,
All right. Company, right, dress.
dress yourselves off. So green, hold alt, look to your right, and use your WASD keys to get shoulder to shoulder with Butler. So everyone, make sure you
Okay.
do that. Dress it up, just shut up.
Yeah, you guys are in one really weird angled line.
Yeah,
This
Sergeant
is
Nips, can you
wonky
take care of it?
All right, gentlemen, stay where you are.
I'd
Standard.
hate an
take a
officer
step
to
back.
have to take care of that.
Just get on the dots there, guys.
Actually, line up on the
thank you,
dots.
Cap.
Even easier.
So it's curling something awful right now. So yeah, just get on them dots, guys.
All right, and then right dress once again, gentlemen. Mix up that line,
Everybody on the
Back
second line,
dots.
if you
Back line of
please.
dots.
Second.
There you go. Dress it up, dress it up.
Second rank line. Okay. Company. That's good enough for me. Company, order.
Order.
Arms.
F6, gentlemen.
Captain, company ready for inspection and drill.
Thanks, Sergeant Major. You may take your post. Should be where you may fall in on the far left flank. All right, gentlemen. Got a bit of a gap here, but not too much. All right, so welcome to today's drill. Thank you all for coming today. Today's drill is going to be broken up into two sections. First section being School of the Trooper. Within School of Trooper, we're covering. Oops, it's gone.
Nips, there is a bad echo with your mic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my microphone.
So within School of the Trooper, that's going to cover all of your individual soldier skills, so everything you need to know. So that's your facings, your obliques, all that stuff, your manual of arms and whatnot. The next school of training is the School of the Platoon. That's where we're going to learn our formations and how to fight as proper dismounted cavalry. We're going to teach you all the skirmishing, basics, wheelings, all those commands you will know. In case you don't know me, my name is Captain Johnson, and it's better next somewhere. My name is Captain Johnson, company commander as well as regiment commander, and I'll be leading you through this drill today. All right, so we're going to start off with the manual of arms today. I want to kick it out with the manual of arms, manual saber, so I'm going to get you guys ready to it. So right now you all are in the position of order arms, or at least you should be. So green, go ahead, press F6. And then chaplain, press F6 as well. So the order arms is also known as the position of attention on the ground. So if you ever hear me say the word attention company, attention platoon, attention squad, you're going to this position here, the F6. The attention just basically means don't say anything, stay in place, keep quiet, and wait for further orders. Next position we'll take you to is the position of parade rest. That's going to be F7. So platoon, parade, rest. F7. Now, there's a preparatory and execution command for all commands. All preparatory commands will be relayed by the NCOs. So that's the parade, or the in place, or the squad, company, etc. So this is the in place rest, or the parade rest. You're still remaining you're still remaining silent in this position. However, you're free to look around, move your head as need be. Next position we're going to take you to is the in place rest. That's F8. Soon, in place.
In place.
In place.
Rest. There you go. So in place rest. This is your relaxed position. You're free to talk amongst yourselves, free to talk freely, all that stuff. In the other positions, if you want to speak, if you want to say something, ask for permission to speak, and you'll most likely be given permission because we're not cops. So I want to get you back to the position of order arms. I will give you the command of attention company, attention platoon, whatever, and you'll just snap back, press F6. Attention, platoon. Snap back, press F6. There you go. All right. Next position is going to be the position of carry arms. That's the default position that you spawn in with. It's also called shoulder arms in the infantry, but in the cavalry they call it carry arms. So to get back to the carry arms, you're going to press whatever button you last pressed. So you pressed F6 last, so you're going to press F6 next. So, carry.
Carry.
Arms. There you go. You'll see a bunch of guys who right-click from the order arms to go to carry arms. It looks pretty gross. I don't like that. So nice, smooth transition, gentlemen. All right. Next command with the manual of arms is going to be the present arms. That is going to be your P command. So company, present. Arms. P. So, present arms. What this is essentially a salute to field grade officers and the national colors. So, field grade officers being your majors, the generals. So right now I'm playing as a major just because I like the handlebar mustache. I think it looks sexy as fuck. So if I was a major, I came around here, you'd all do present arms. For captains such as myself, when I am playing as a captain, and Captain Parker over there, he wouldn't do this. He's a company grade officer. So, and this is also for national colors. So there's two types of flags in a unit. You have the regimental flag and the national flag. The national flag is the Stars and Stripes, or for the Confederacy, it's the Stars and Bars. The regimental flag being our actual regiment's flag. Guidons are technically classified as regimental colors because in the cavalry, you do not have a regimental color. You just have the guidon. So, company, carry. Arms. Press P again. So just a reminder, whenever I call you to go back, carry arms, press whatever button you pressed last. So there's the manual of arms. Pretty simple stuff. We're gonna move on to the manual of saber. Company, draw. Saber. Press 2. Shing. You have to make a shing noise when we take it out, boys. There you go.
Huang.
There you go. All right, so being the cavalry, we are armed with 3 weapons. We have the carbine, the saber, and the revolver if you're lucky, minus corporals, because fuck corporals. So, we're missing someone.
Bloodmine's off to the right.
Oh,
wait, someone like that, do you mean?
No, I was saying Bloodmine's not here. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways.
No, it's just Bloodmine.
Yeah, so saber, manual of saber is pretty much the exact same for the manual of arms. However, some terms are interchangeable, such as arms has been replaced with saber. So right now you're at the carry saber position. Order. Saber. There you go. Parade. Rest. And there is no in-place rest for the saber. Attention, platoon. 6. Carry. There's no 6 again. Tree Fort and Bloodmine. Can you guys respawn as sergeants? I'm going to make you guys honorary sergeants tonight just for the formation.
Copy.
All right. So, that is the manual of saber. Pretty much done. Also, sorry, I'm forgetting one thing. The present saber. Present saber is the F5, not P, because I don't know why. Company, present. Saber. F5. And exactly the same principles apply with this one. National colors, field grade officers. And carry, saber. There you go. All right, company, draw. Carbine. Press 1 again. If you pull out a pistol, just press 1 once more. I think only one person pull out a pistol. Cool. So Mike, go ahead and press 1 more time. I really changed it. It's 3 or something like that to get a pistol. But anyways. Second, right? Nope. You guys are just on the flank. So I'll have Chaplain Jeffman, if you can go on the far left over here. Bloodmine, you go on the right. And Tree Fort, you'll just take position next to Jeffman right there. There you go. Now we can have it properly. There we go.
Take one step to the left. Bloodmine,
so,
you're too close to me.
So just as a reference for people wondering what we're doing, switching around here, whenever we form up, our formation should be as follows. The Sergeant Major is the far right marker, not counted in the line. So he's on the far right. He's the principal guide for the right of the line. The first sergeant is in the rear of the second rank. There should be a second rank here. However, we're not doing that tonight because there's no point for that. So he'd be in his third rank. So he'd be in his own independent line. He's the guide of this company. for the rear, or he ensures that everyone's staying in line properly. The sergeants are on the flanks with the corporals. They're inside. So sergeants are the guides, the principal guides for the platoon, with the corporal being his aide. Normally, if you'd imagine it, we'd have multiple of these platoons, so going across. So each platoon is 12 files deep. So a file consists of one man in the front, one man in the back. So that's 24 files. That's 12 files, 24 men in a platoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we should go up to 12. But there can be 10 to 12 files, so this is actually historically accurate for a rank. All right, so now we're going to move on to our facings and whatnot. So company, right?
Right.
Base. So that's a 90-degree turn to your right. And then once you do that turn, dress up the line. We'll take this opportunity right now. Go nuts to butts, nuts to butts, nuts to butts, nuts to butts. Dress it up, dress it up, dress it up, dress it up, dress it up. There we go. Good stuff. All right. Company. About.
Yeah, about.
Base. So 180 over your right shoulder. Make sure it's over your right. And once more. About.
Yeah, about.
Base. Over your right shoulder, gents. Over your right shoulder. All right. Company. Right oblique.
Right oblique.
Base. That's a quarter turn. Or half of it. That's a 45-degree turn. Yeah. And then when I give you the next command of front just basically means front of the officer, or front to the officer. So front to the instructor, or just face me. Front. It's the smallest possible route, so just do a left face. All right, there you go. So that's the facings. Pretty simple stuff. Just pay attention to the word command, you'll do well. All right, so I'm gonna get you guys marching. We're not gonna march in a rank because that's stupid, in my opinion. We're just gonna get you marching off by file. So coming to left. Face. So you should be facing north. Yeah. All right, company. At the quick step forward.
Quick step forward. I guess I just go behind you. Where the fuck do I go behind that?
Yeah, Nips, you just following.
All right.
Just stay on the flanks there, Nips. Stay on the left side, so I can maybe you stay at the rear. Just make sure everything's going well.
I'm going to follow the road.
Yep, just follow the road.
And do.
All right.
Actually, don't worry about it because we're gonna do obliques real quick.
Okay.
So this is marching at the quick step. This is called marching by a flank or marching in a file. So when we're marching in a file, all you're doing is following the man in front of you, doing exactly what he does. Whenever you hear the command by file, so whenever you hear something by file, just follow the man in front of you, do whatever he does. However, if you don't hear that and I give you a command, such as the next command we're going to go over, which is the oblique, so left or right oblique, you're going to do that individually, so all at once. So for the command of, we're going to do a left oblique first. So the command of left oblique march, march being the word of execution, left oblique being the preparatory command, which will be repeated. On the command of march, what is going to happen is everyone as an individual is going to turn to their left oblique. So we're going north right now, so our left oblique would be northwest. Everyone is going to turn to their northwest and just walk that way. Now the guide to this is to use Alt, look to your right, look to your left, keep an eye on it. You should not be behind anyone, you should be like sort of in like a diagonal formation, sort of. If I want you to head back the same direction we're going now, so if I want you to head back north, I'm going to give you the command of forward. All right, does everyone understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Come on, I want to hear better
I got
than that.
All right, let's give it a try. Platoon, left oblique,
Left oblique.
march. So everyone turns to your
West,
northwest.
everybody.
Northwest. You should not be behind anyone. Good stuff. Yeah, monkey just in there. Good stuff. Very good. And I want you to head back the same direction that we were going originally. Forward. So everyone heading north.
No, dress up.
Okay, and dress it up.
Guys,
Double
dress
quick.
up.
Yes,
Center,
dress up the
Miller.
line.
Yeah.
So dress it up. Double quick it up, Jeff.
Hold on,
Quick it up,
Papa.
double quick,
Man in
quick,
front of
quick.
you.
Nuts to butts. So, what is this command useful for? This is useful. Green, make sure you press X. Get out right shoulder.
There you go, lovely.
So, this command wasn't useful for. It's good for traversing over objects and getting us back onto a certain path like how we just did there. If there was a fence post in our way and I needed us to traverse over that, I would give that command and that would allow us to go over it while still remaining in file. So it's a very useful command. Not a lot of units do it. I like it. All right, so we're going to try it from the right this time. All right. Platoon, right oblique.
Probably.
Right oblique.
March. That's to your
Everybody northeast.
Good stuff. Very good line, gentlemen. Very good. They fall out of line, double click it up. And forward.
Everybody back north.
And then you left oblique again, and then you head north. There you go. And don't forget to follow up the line if there's a big gap. But honestly, good spacing between you guys. Most of y'all just turn to your left and you're pretty much back in line. Yep. All right, let's try once more to get us back onto the road.
Stand just
left oblique.
That middle in front of you. There you go. There you go.
March.
Left oblique.
Everybody northwest. Northwest.
Back to the road. Back to the road. Yep. NCOs, make sure you're guiding everyone, helping each other out. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. And then it all depends when the principal guide gets there. So that being the sergeant on the right, being Chief Bugler, Tree forward, and forward. There you go. So you guys can sort of see how that works. It's not too complicated with command. It's pretty easy. And then don't forget to dress up the line. Always dress up the line. Yep. Don't rely on me to give you the command or an NCO to give you the command. Dress it up. I mean, we always will tell you to dress it up, but take that initiative upon yourself to fix up the lines you have to. All right. So, company, prepare to halt.
Prepare to halt.
Halt. When you halt, you dress it up, nuts to butts. Everything's nuts to butts. And Charles isn't here, so I won't make a Navy joke. And front. Right face? Yeah, that's right face. All right. Yep. So there we go. That is the School of the Trooper. Really simple stuff. You guys all seem to grasp the knowledge pretty well. School of the Trooper essentially is just your individual soldier skills. So it teaches you your facings, your manual of arms, so how to manipulate your weapon, the movement speed, and all that stuff. So that's just the foundation. Now we're going to build upon those principles when we go into the School of the Platoon. So School of the Platoon dismounted. So before we go into the School of the Platoon, there's two things I will tell you, two things to keep in mind when doing formations. So right in front versus left in front, and then proper order and improper order. So I'll start off with proper order and improper order. So proper order essentially means it's the order that things should go in properly. Hence the name proper order. So in the cavalry, everything goes, and I mean everything, goes from right to left unless otherwise specified. What I mean by this, if I give you the command of firing by file, so you're firing as a file, it will start from the right, not including Sergeant Major Jacobs, because remember, Sergeant Major is not included in the line of battle. It would start with Blood Mine, Standard, Miller, Mike, Butler, Green, Michael, Jeff Mann, Monk Sniper, and then end with Chief 4. So it always goes from right to left. So that's firing by file. If I give you the command of by file, forward march, by twos, forward march, by fours, forward march, whatever type of forward march, by file or by something, it's always from the right. Now, if I specify from the left, then of course it's going to start from the left. But if you don't hear me say that, then always assume it's going to be from the right. And this also applies to speeds, so movement, marching speed. So if you don't hear me say double quick or triple quick or at the quick step, just always assume it's going to be at the quick step. So if I say forward march, assume we're at the quick time, just walking. Now right in front versus left in front. So we're about to go into this in a bit later, or right after this. In the cavalry, there's a numbering system. So you number everything 1 through 4. So that's your squad that you operate in. They're called sets or squads. Now, there's a set of 4. So Unbind, Standard, Miller, Mike, that'd be a set of 4. Butler, Green, Michael, and Jeff Man would be a set of 4. And then Monkey, Tree Fort. And then if Jacobs and Nips were in the line, they'd be a set of 4. So essentially, there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 in every group. So right in front means that the 1s and 2s are in the front rank. The 2s and 3s, the 3s and 4s are in the rear rank. Then 1s and 2s in the third rank. 3s and 4s. So it's alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should go from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left in front means it would go 3, 4. 3, 4. Sorry, my mistake. So left in front, right in front is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Left in front is 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a bit confusing now because we haven't done it, but I will explain to you what's going to happen. So, counting 4s, what this means. So, like I said, there's a set of 4 in each rank. So the command for this is in each rank, count 4s on the word of command, count 4s. You're all going to count off from right to left going 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So Blood Mine would be 1, Standard would be 2, Miller would be 3, Mike would be 4, and then the cycle would repeat. Miller being 1, Green being 2, Michael being 3, Jeff Man being 4, Monkey being 1, Tree Fort being 2. So in order, as a guide to help you with this, I will give you the command of eyes right. On the command of right, you're going to hold Alt, look to your right, and then when you say your number, you're going to release Alt, snap your head back. Does everyone understand how that's going to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Come on, I want to hear a better yes sir than that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, let's give it another try. Company, eyes
Eyes.
right. Hold Alt, look to your right. Bueno, bueno, bueno. So starting with Blood Mine, in each rank, count fours.
1,
2,
3,
4,
1,
2,
3,
4.
2.
There you go. Good stuff. Yeah. So it'll be faster and faster and faster as you go on. But now you guys have your sets or your squads that you're assigned in. So then you would remain. So when we're in battle, I'd say squad 1, that'd be the first set. Squad 2 be the third set or the second set. Squad 3 be the third set, and squad 4 be the fourth set. And essentially, that's how we maneuver. It's very helpful in games, especially in skirmish formation. Very helpful for when I need to maneuver us in small unit tactics and we need to fuck up people. So very useful in that case. But other than that, not much other use for that. So now we're in a single rank. This is a typical marching order. Single rank. If I turn you right, you're going to be in a file. However, if I want to get you into a double rank, I will give you the command of right into 2 ranks, march. Now, essentially, what's going to happen on the right into 2 ranks is the first half of the line. So from Corporal Bloodmine to Recruit Butler, you guys are going to look down at your boots on the command of right into 2 ranks. They're going to look down their boots. And then on march, they're going to take 6 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when they do this, when they take these 6 steps forward, the right guide of the second rank, being Recruit Green, he's going to immediately march and file in behind Corporal Bloodmine. The rest of you guys would file into the right down, of course. So Green behind Bloodmine, Michael behind Stannard, Jeffman behind Miller, Monkey behind Mike, and Treefort behind Butler. Does everyone understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. All right, let's give it a try. Zoom right into 2 ranks. So first
Right
set,
into 2 ranks.
look down your boots. There you go. March. There you go. 6 steps. Then Green, you file in behind Bloodmine. Then Michael, then Jeffman, and Treefort and Monkey. You're in the second rank. So you're behind Mike.
Nips, you can move
Tomorrow,
forward.
monkey, just come this camping.
Yeah.
Just in there. There you go.
And now that we
What?
formed it up, the line's a bit funky. That
Move
wasn't
forward
bad. That
there,
wasn't bad at all.
please. Behind,
No, sorry.
No. Wait for the command. because the line's a bit funky right now. So then I give you the command of right, dress. So you dress up the line. That means go nuts to butts in the second rank, and then Mike, dress yourself off with Miller. Butler, dress yourself off, and then make sure you guys are nuts to butts with the man in front of you. And front. Excellent work, gentlemen. That wasn't bad at all. First sergeant, how'd that look from the rear?
It's almost perfect, except one pitchfork just there. Do you see this, Jacobs?
yes, incredible.
Yeah.
The peasants we have in the Union Army these days.
Yes, and then first sergeant would take
Jeffman
his
and his
position
fucking pitchfork.
behind Recruit Green. And that'd be the first sergeant's position there. And then there you go. And then imagine we have more people to our right. And there you go. That's a platoon there. So this is the double rank formation. So that's right into 2 ranks. I can of course do the exact same thing and get us from 2 ranks into a single rank, that being left into a single rank. That's much easier. But in order for me to get you back into a single rank, I have to do what is called the open order. So right now you guys are in what we call close order. So close order means shoulder to shoulder, nuts to butts, really tight formation. So think of line infantry, how they fight. This would be it. Close order, 2 ranks, firing volleys at each other. So open order essentially is you're opening up the ranks. So the second rank and the first rank are going to have a gap in between. So the command for that is rear rank, open order, march. On the command of rear rank, open order, so it's a preparatory command, rear rank, you're going to look down at your boots. So again, this is going to be a guide for whenever we're doing something. So whenever you hear close order, rear or 2 ranks, something like that. Whenever we're maneuvering from a single rank into a double rank, or we're doing anything sort of formation-wise, maneuvering-wise, it's always going to be a guide to look at your boots. So on the command of rear rank, open order, rear rank, you're going to look at your boots. And on the march command, you're gonna walk back 6 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and halt. You're gonna stay there, and I'm gonna give you the command of right, dress, and then front. Now it's only the rear rank, hence the name rear rank open order. All right, so let's give it a try. Rear rank open order. So the command relay command would be open order. That's the relay command. So rear rank looking down your boots. There you go. And march.
6 paces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halt. And see how they are perfectly shoulder to shoulder, pretty much. They were in sync. There you go. And right, dress.
Every time I'm about to type something, y'all move.
Jeff man, make sure you dress it up. Get right. Take a step up there, Jeff.
Monkey, take a small step to your left. I think it's just too small a gap. To your left. And then Jeff, go in the gap.
Jeff, step forward, Jeff.
I think you can fit.
There you go.
There you go. And then monkey, just right dress it.
Wonderful.
And front. Beautiful.
Cheers,
and then, if you gentlemen all press F4, do not hold Alt while you do this, you can see that I can walk in between the ranks, make fun of you. Why is your beard not groomed? I don't mind. I love it. Michael, there you go. He's missing his holster. Jeff man, he has a pitchfork. Monkey, he has raspberry juice all over him. Treefort, he's missing his mustache. You know, all that stuff. And I can go around, tickle the butt of the front rank and get a charge. Yeah, you're good, Nips. Take care, brother.
All right, gentlemen, you're good.
So you're on
Take care. It was good to be around. Take care.
It's good to be here for a short time, gentlemen. Have fun with the rest of your drill.
Good day, mate.
See you around for a sergeant. All right, so this is the open order. Now, if I want to close the order again, the command is literally rear rank, close order, march. And on the command of march, all you're going to do is walk right back into the butt of the person in front of you. You don't have to look at your boots for this. It's literally just walk back and dress up the line. So, rear rank, close order.
Close order.
March. Just walk straight back into behind who you're behind. And then right, dress. Make sure the line's perfect. And front. And there you go. That's open order, close order, all that stuff. So, we're going to do it once more. Rear rank, open order.
Open order.
March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halt.
Stop.
Right. Dress. Front. Now, have us back in open order. I want to guess into a single rank. So the command for this is left into single rank. March. On the command of march, what's going to happen is the far right marker on the rear rank. He's just going to start walking and file in to the left. And then that's all you boys are doing is you're just filing in one by one to the left. So, left into single rank.
Left into single rank.
So green, you're just filing in to the left.
To the left-hand side. Left-hand side.
So right beside Butler.
And everyone on the left.
File in one by one. Nope, to the left, So you're beside Butler. Green.
Single rank, remember. Single rank.
Green, so you're right here. Yeah, you're
Sorry.
right there. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so you're right there. There you go, just file in one by one. And right, dress. Make sure you dress it up, make sure it's perfect. And looks good enough. Front. And there you go, gentlemen. That is movement formation. Pretty simple stuff, nothing too complicated, and it looks very nice. So, there you go. Now we're back in the single rank. We're going to go ahead and continue on with our drill. Or, well, marching drill, that is. So, company, right.
Right.
Base. Sergeant Major, if you want to take a step off to the right there.
Yes, sir.
At the quick step forward.
Quick step forward.
March. So remember how I said earlier that if you hear me say the word by file, you're just following the man in front of you. So what we're going to do next is what we call the by file right and by file left march. So the by file right is essentially just turning the file to the right. So what's going to happen is the front man, is going to pivot 90 degrees to whichever direction I tell him, and you're going to turn on that pivot point. So you only turn where the man in front of you turns. By file right oblique.
By file right oblique.
March.
Southwest, everybody.
So there he goes. He turns to his oblique, right oblique there. By file right oblique.
By file right oblique.
March.
Due west, first tee.
And of course, I can do the same thing with the left, but you know it's redundant. No point in doing that. So, moving on, we're going to go ahead and go into lines. So, into lines is how we normally fight in a battle. So, into line would be the first one we're going to start off is the front into line. So, on the command, the command would be front into line, march. On the command of march, what's going to happen is the front man, being Sergeant Major Jacobs, he's going to halt. Then everyone's going to file into his left. Now, the idea is to do this as fast as possible. It should take no longer than 10 seconds. However, we're gonna run through it at the quick step forward to get you guys accustomed to it. So just going from a line, so you're going your front into a line, into a single line. All right? So, front into line.
Front into line.
March. So, Sergeant Major stops. And everyone files into his left, just at the quick step.
Right.
Make sure you go at the ready once you're in line. Because normally when we go into line, we're about to shoot something. So make sure you're at the ready. Oh, there you go. Smooth transition. Make sure the line is pretty good. All that stuff looks pretty good to me. Make sure there's no massive gaps or anything like that. Very good, very good, very good. Of course, you'll have NCOs and officers in the rear yelling at you to fix up the line. So, but this is good. So it should be a smooth transition like that. Now, Parker, how long does it take H Company to do this normally?
Well,
Fine.
normally from the time you call into line to the time we actually fire, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the expectation.
Yeah.
10 seconds, Roger. All right, so 10 seconds. So you boys...
And the double quick guys as well, of course.
At the double quick, of course, yes. So what do we got here? We got majority... Is this all H Company? I think this is all H. We got a few A's.
Not exclusively. There's a couple ways here.
Here's A. We got...
Blood Mine.
Blood Mine, Miller, Tree Fort. Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is H Company. All right, so... 10 seconds, like you said. So that's at the double quick. But this is at the quick time, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to run through the... Do you guys want to run through this one more time at the quick step, or do you guys want to try it at the double quick right away?
Double quick.
All right.
Yeah, double
Sure.
quick.
Double quick? All right. If you're going to go AFK, just step out line. There you go. All right, company, carry, arms. So right click.
Company, right dress. There's a gap in the line.
Yep, right dress as well. So dress it up to them.
Don't move, Bloodman, you were
Still
good.
facing front. Still
Dress
facing.
it up. Dress it up. Dress it up. Dress it up. Dress it up. Right dress. Right dress. All right. So, and this is actually a perfect time to demonstrate the bi-file forward march. So, bi-file forward march is essentially you're moving as a file when you're walking forward. So instead of me doing a right face and marching the file that way, we're just going to break the platoon by a file. So the first file would be Corporal Blood Mine. The second file would be Prime Miller. Third file would be Mike, Butler, so on and so forth. And remember, everything goes from right to left. So, by file forward.
By file forward.
March. So Blood Mine walks. Yeah, Sergeant Major, you'd stay in pace with Blood Mine. Nope. And then Miller,
to my
you
left, to my
follow
left,
to
to
have
my left,
Blood
to my no. You were good, Blood Mine. Yeah, to my left. I'm supposed
So
to be
file one behind the other.
I'm not in the line, remember. You're the
filing
first
up. You're filing up, boys. You're filing up. You're marching as a file. No, Blood Mine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going forward.
Keep going, Blood Mine. You good?
One behind the other. So just
Left.
adjust.
March.
Left file left.
Butler, do you want to come here behind Mike?
Yep.
Go and line up one by one.
So Butler, just come in behind Mike
Just
here.
filing in one behind another. One behind
Just here
another.
behind Mike. And then Green go behind Butler. And so
You
on.
said March. Didn't hear you.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll try that. We'll try this one again. I think that will. I don't think I explained that too well for everyone. So my bad on that one. All right. So we're doing that by file right. March. So Jacobs, make sure you keep using alt. Look to your left so that you're not encroaching or converging with Blood Mine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because you're the right. You're guiding the line. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at the double quick. Arch. So pick it up to a double quick step. So press C, kick it up. All right. So 10 seconds.
Sorry,
Then we
I'll
count.
tapped out. Sorry.
Go to west. Go to west.
Yeah. If you need to catch up, sprint to catch up. All right. Close up those gaps, bro. Guys, you need to be as close as possible. All right. Tune. Front into line.
Front the line.
Front line.
March. Let's go.
Come on,
10,
stop. Go, stop,
9,
stop. Good, Blood Mine. Good,
8,
good, good.
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Oh, round the
That's
one.
good. That's
All
good.
right. Not bad. Not bad. All right, yeah.
That is including the shot, though.
That is including the shot. All right, so let's try that one again. So when I give you the command of by file forward march, it's going to start from right to left. So it's going to be Bloodmine, Miller. This is going to be Bloodmine walks forward. Then Miller will file in behind him, because remember, you're going by file, so you're filing up. You're going back into a single line. So it's not a single rank. So right now we're in a rank. You're just going to be in a file, so one man behind another. I think that's where you guys didn't understand that. So don't worry, no worries on that one. So just make sure that you file up behind the man who's to your right. All right? So once again, by file forward.
By files forward.
March.
Due west, remember.
So file up, there you go. So Sergeant Major is the exception because he stays on the right of the line. He's the guide for the right of the line. He's guiding the line. There you go. Much better, gents. Much better. Good stuff, gentlemen. All right. By file left. March. Make sure you turn in that pivot position, gentlemen. All right. So we'll try it once more.
Perfect.
So, company at the double quick step. March. Just go around that rock there. Actually, make sure you get. All right. So front into line. We're gonna do a front into line right now, gentlemen. When we get into line, again, let's try to beat that 10-second mark. Try to get into it. We don't have loads, I know that, but just try to get into it. All right. Front into line.
Run the line.
March. Let's go.
Come on,
Quick.
go,
Sprint if you have to. Sprint if you have to.
Nine,
Sprint if you have to. Let's go. Let's
8,
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
7,
Sprint in. Go. Go. Go.
6,
Go. Go. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Perfect.
1.
Perfect.
1.
There
Bang.
you go. Bang. Yeah. So I think we got there at about 2, and then we just had a few dresses. So yeah.
I mean, to give you an idea of timing, essentially nearly everyone except maybe the last 2 guys should be in line at the ready and be ready to aim with 3 seconds to spare. Then that 3 seconds is your aiming time. The 3 seconds is enough time for you to stabilize your rifle. As you hit 10 seconds exactly, that's where the bang comes. So that gives you an idea of how quick we can transition from a file, which could be, 15 of us all in that one behind the other, to this formation you're in now, and we fired on an enemy and fucked them all up. So
yeah, exactly. All right, so good stuff. Let's try it. Let's try the left into line, right into line. So one thing with the left into line, the right into line, it's no different than a front into line. You're just in different directions. So the key thing to remember whenever into line is called is you always stack to the left. You always go to the left no matter what. So in a right into line, you're going to have to go over the men in front of you and stack up to the left. In a left into line, all you're doing is just left facing pretty much and walking into line. That's all you're doing. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So by file forward.
By file forward.
March.
Due south, remember.
go ahead and carry your arms as well before you start walking.
Due south.
By file, Michael. Hold on, Michael.
Otherwise, I'll be directing too much.
Remember, by file, you're going one after the other. Everything by
All right.
file is one after the other.
So we're gonna walk it first. We're gonna do a right into line first. We're gonna do it at a walking pace, just so you guys get an understanding of what happens. Then we'll kick it up to the double quick. Butler. So another tip here I forgot to mention before, gentlemen. When we're in a line marching, when we're in file marching, or even when we're in rank,
Jeff, just hold back a second.
depending if it's 2 ranks marching or what, look down, hold on, look at your boots. Make sure you're not stepping on the man in front of his heels.
There you
That's a judge. So Butler, it looks to me like you're stepping on monkey's heels.
There we go.
So just give him a bit of space there, Butler. So just hang back a bit.
Just lab.
Sorry, I'm getting.
Miller, double quick up a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
And- Yeah.
So
Double quick up, catch up.
Butler,
buddy.
Butler, just stop. Just stop for a second.
That's fine.
Okay, now march. There you
Tree talk.
Yeah, so just give him a bit of
I'm
room.
gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to.
All right. So, on the command of right into line, march, what's going to happen is the front man, so Corporal Bloodmine, he's going to right face, take 2-3 steps, and halt. Everyone else is going to file into his left. So Miller's going to go over him and file into his left. Then Mike is going to go to around Miller and Bloodmine, file into the left, and so on and so forth. All right? Does everyone understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Don't hesitate
right
to say if you
line.
haven't. It's
Yeah,
not
if you
good.
don't understand something, let me know, and I'll all right into line.
Right,
March.
right.
So he takes 3 steps. He halts. Man, just watch it.
Come on,
There you
10
go.
seconds,
Just follow.
remember.
No, we're doing it at the quick step. 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 Don't worry. Don't worry.
At a quick step, I'm kidding you.
But I appreciate
Standard,
it.
just go ahead. Standard. Actually, Standard here, just hang out of line real quick, Standard. Go behind. Here, Standard, go behind Bloodmine. Standard, just be right behind Bloodmine, because when we file up, we're gonna have you go there. All right, so there you go. So that's at the quick step, gentlemen. You want to understand how that works?
For center, please.
No, that's fine. We'll file.
Go to your left.
Okay,
Okay,
good. All right. Does anyone understand how that works? Or we need another run through that, or do you want to move on to trying at the double quick?
Oh, good.
Well, Monkey, I need to know if my men understand my recruits.
I mean, we'll go double quick. We can go back to quick time if we need to correct.
Yep. So everyone's all good to go? All right. Silence is acceptance. All right. Okay. Company. By file forward.
By files forward.
March.
Due west.
Yep. All right. By file right.
All right.
March. Sorry, make sure when you do it by file right, maybe take a step to your left, or maybe take a few steps to your right. Just give them a bit. Yep. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So Mike. So Mike, make sure you're behind Monkey. Monkey, you started at like the end of the line, and now you're at the front. I don't know what's happening here. All right, so here we go. So here, Sergeant Major, take a few steps to your right here. I'm gonna call it. Tune right into line.
Right
into line.
March. So double quick. Let's go.
Come on, go.
Let's go.
Make it quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9.
Should be a single rank, remember?
And that's good.
Not bad.
Mike, do you want to just come to the left for me? I know you got pushed out. It's all good, though.
Right here, Mike. I'll make it a bit easier for you guys. Let's start us off at the double quick.
Mike, just down.
Company at the double quick step.
Okay, Mike, you moved as well.
March at the double quick.
So make sure you carry arms now, guys.
Sprint catch up.
At the double quick, remember, double quick.
Sprint to catch it up.
So, gentlemen, just a quick note. I can't call the right into line unless you guys are really close together, because it's going to take longer, right? So the closer the formation is, the tighter the formation is, the better.
Green, do you want to sprint up for me? Get about 2 paces behind the guy in front of you.
All right, that's good enough. All right, company, right into line.
Right in the line.
March. Let's go. Sprint if you have to. Let's go. Sprint to it.
Sprinting up.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Yep. So again, there's going to be, of course, it might be a bit of. So Jeff Man just hopped out there a bit, and he's in the middle, but actually you guys have clear enough shots, so that's fine enough. So as long as everyone's able to take a shot and properly fire off a round, that's good enough for me. All right. So you guys good on that one? Parker, they look good on that one, or do you want to try one more time?
Do you want to actually get them to load, and we'll do it with a shot, just so that they can actually do the full thing in flow, you know?
Yeah.
Company, so if someone's in front of us, shoot them.
Captain, permission to shoot along?
Yep, you're good, sir, man.
How dare you?
Check.
Everyone load it up.
Jack.
You can use your walker there, Jacobs, or you can use your carbine.
Okay, I'm gonna use a walker because I ain't loaded.
All right, company. By file. So here, Sergeant Major, you can start. You'll be the head of the file in this case, then.
All right, thank you, sir.
By file forward.
By file forward.
March. Yeah, and again, because he didn't hear me give him a speed command, he immediately assumes it's a quick step, and it's correct. All right. By file right.
By file's right.
Damn, I want to open up my DM.
You want to what, Monkey?
Open up my DMs.
If you need to step out, just go for it.
At the double quick step.
Double quick step.
March.
March.
All right, we get up to double quick. So remember, gentlemen, you should be able to get off that,
We're not
that
going
volley
to yet,
before
Mike.
10 seconds is up. All right, so you need to sprint into line.
Marathon, not a race.
Right into line.
Right into line. So you guys at the back probably have to sprint. 9, 8, 7, 6,
Company, take
5,
aim.
4, 3, 2,
Fire.
1.
Low.
That's about right.
That's good enough, yeah. That's good. All right.
Check.
Check. So Jeff, go to the left of Monkey. Just make sure you side 244.
permission to speak?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When you give the order for us to go into line, do we sprint automatically?
It depends. I mean, in relation to how it's work. If you're further at the back, then yeah, you might have to get into it. Now again, it all depends on what speed we're going. If we're at the quick step, then you're going to double quick it into a line, obviously, because the idea is to get into a line of battle as quickly as possible. That's the idea. So the faster you get into it, the better. But if we need you to sprint, we'll tell you, like, to sprint into it. Like if we need you to go faster and faster.
Okay.
The idea is that, so the idea behind the into lines is that if we get engaged when we're on the march and we need to turn into a line to face it quickly. So that's the point behind this. Now, of course, we don't want to do this normally because that means that we've been shot at. It's also very useful for when we're going onto fences or something like that. The idea is we're about to receive contact. So we're about to receive a volley or we're about to give out a volley. So someone's either shot at us or we haven't shot at them. But there's about to be a conflict. Something's about to happen. That's the idea behind this. Is that there's going to be bullets flying. All right. So company, by file forward at the double quick step.
By file forward, double quick step.
March. Nope, Jacobs is lagging. Okay, Bloodmine take the lead.
Just overlap, Jacob. Jacob, do you want to step out a sec? So it's going to get confusing.
You get there, Jacobs, or? Looks like you're glitching pretty hard for me. Jacobs, just hang on me. Okay. All right. At the quick step. March.
Jacob, do you want to go to the right? Your back is leading the file.
All right. So that was the right into line and the front into line. We're going to go over the left into line really quickly.
Just go.
So left into line. Yeah, no, you're good, James. Sorry. So left into line, like I said before, it's not really it's not the hardest one to pull off, but it's the most awkward one. The idea is you want to turn before the man before he turns. That's pretty much the idea.
A little bit quicker.
Is that you're turning into everyone is going to be left, like filing to the left into a line.
Can you right click once for me?
So when I give the command of march, Bloodmine's going to turn to his left, take 3 steps, and halt. Standard's also at the same time going to turn 3 steps, halt to his left, and you're just basically everyone's left facing into a line. Essentially is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How do I carry on?
Just hit right click once, and then you'll be able to walk quicker.
All right, so
was at carry arms before.
Like
left into line.
Left into line.
March.
Oh yeah, it's model glitch. Yeah, I see that.
There you go. Make sure you dress down to the right. Left into
line, and you're not overlapping now.
You're not overlapping.
Back into the line with you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Right face. Forward march. All right. So quick step. So we're marching. Left into line. March. There you go. Yeah, you're just going into it. There you go. And at the ready once you're in line. Not bad. All right. Let's get up to double quick. All right, company. By file forward.
By file forward.
March. Double quick step. March. By file left. March. All right. Left into line. March. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take aim. 1, fire. Low.
Let's go.
Not bad. Very good. All right. So now that you guys know the left into line, right into line, front into line, I'm going to hit you with that during the rest of the drill. We've got a few more things to cover. But throughout the drill, I'm going to just call things randomly. I want you guys to react to it and see if we can get off a load. All right? Coming to carry it. Arms.
Carry it.
And I think it was actually a perfect place to do wheeling. All right, company, about.
About.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go over something a bit complicated. Not really. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. But wheeling. All right. So what is a wheel? A wheel essentially is we're swinging the line. So right now you guys are on a line here. So this is your line.
Swing like a bundle.
I want the line to, let's say, be here. So what we're going to do is swing the line. So you're essentially just swinging the rank to the right off the line. So that's a right wheel. So the command for such is right wheel march. On the march command, what's going to happen is the right marker, Chief Bugler Treefort, he is going to right face. Sergeant Monkey, or Private Monkey in this case, he's going to file into his left, and then everyone else, you're just filing into the left. Sort of like a into line. You're just filing
like
into
a
the left. Yeah, you're swinging like a door. Like when you open a door, close a door, it swings like that, right? So the idea is you want to do this as fast as possible, because again, we're facing the line. We've been engaged. We're facing to engage new threats. It's to our right or to maneuver over an obstacle. So we want to do it quickly. The inside rank probably doesn't have to double quick. Like the inside, like closer you are to the pivot to the guide, you won't have to double quick it. But the outside, you probably have to double quick it. All right. So let's give it a try. First off, before we start, any questions? Anyone not know? Anyone want me to explain it further?
No, sir.
We'll get that.
All clear.
All right, let's give it a try. Also, for this, there is the bugle command is being done on the march command. So on the march, you'll hear a bugle command being played, and the bugle is sort of like your guide as to how fast it should take. Right? So you want to beat the bugle. Company, right into line.
Right in the line?
Right wheel, you mean?
Right wheel.
Oh, sorry, right wheel. Yeah, my bad. Company, right wheel.
Right wheel.
March.
Everybody facing north.
Not bad. I mean, it's got this crookedness to it. Again, we wanted the line to be straight, but that can be fixed with the right dress. Not bad. You guys did, though. Excellent. All right, let's do it one more time. So here, I'll put this down as a guide, general guide for us. This is our line here. This is the new line I want to send, all right? Company, right wheel.
Right wheel.
March.
Just go back a tad, Mike. Just a little half step back. There you go. And then dress to your right. So, Mike, if you move to your right a little, then everyone follows suit. There you go.
Yeah.
Remember,
Not bad at all.
If it's a right wheel, you dress right. Left wheel, left dress.
Not bad at all, gentlemen. Not bad. How'd that look, Carter? I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Just remember to fix them spaces as you move, guys.
Company, about.
About.
Face. All right. We're going to try it from the left this time. So same principles apply, except now you're just doing it from the left. So this is our line that we're on right now. I want us to be on this line. All right? Company, left wheel.
Left wheel.
March.
And then left dress. Wonderful.
Look south, everybody. Look south.
Not bad, Jeff. Step up into that little gap there. Again, gentlemen, you want to make it so that everyone's on a single line. There you go. So again, you heard Captain Parker say it. Left dress. So you dress. If we're doing the left wheel, you dress down to the left because the left is our guide. All right, let's try it one more time. So this is our line right here. I want us to be on this line, and everyone, make sure everybody reloads. Everyone got reloads.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do the command of left wheel. We're gonna do the left wheel. As soon as we get into that line, I want to fire off at this imaginary line that's down there. There's an imaginary line. They're about to do that. So we were engaging, gentlemen. Oh, we were engaging guys there. We've killed them all. Fantastic. Oh shit! Look at that. There's a rebel line coming that way. So company, left wheel.
Left wheel.
March. What's your line? Take it.
Come on, take it as soon as you can. You got to be to my left, bloodline.
Whoa. What was this? No firing command. You all just start shooting? Well, at least you killed Parker.
I counted 7 shots. Well done.
Killed him.
Congratulations, you guys killed your own captain. Well, promotions. All right, who gets promotion now? All right, good shit. That was not bad at all. Good stuff, Kevin. Again, with practice, this will become more and more proficient. You guys will be better at it. But that was not bad for a first attempt with our new gentleman. So good shit all around. All right. So moving on from that, we're going to go ahead and move into skirmishing, and then we're going to finish with columns, because I'll leave columns for last. So company right face. So when you go into a right face, you make sure you put your weapon away. At the quick step forward.
Quick step forward.
March! Left. March! At the double quick step.
That's a double quick step.
March! Enemies in the corner, left into line.
Left into line.
March! Let's go, sprint into it, let's go, sprint. Let's go.
Make ready.
4, 3,
Face
2,
north, come on.
1, 0.
Fire. Load. Alright, so gentlemen, we didn't go over firing commands, but we will in a minute in the skirmish line. One thing I'm going to say is, do not fire unless you're given the command to fire to. Do not reload unless you're given the command to reload. All right? There's a reason why we do that. The reason is, I'm actually here. Mike, why do we not have to reload without the command?
Discipline?
That's one of it. That's one part of it. I believe for a more think of more of like in a battlefield application. Why a battlefield application?
So you're ready to fight.
Sir?
Permission to speak.
Who was that? Was that Mike?
So then we don't get blinded by our own smoke in the event that the enemy charges us.
Partially. Okay, I'll give you that one. Okay. So the reason why is like Mike said, it builds discipline, which I love. It teaches you guys to respond to orders more efficiently, to wait for that command, so you guys are a more disciplined fighting force. But also sort of like what Michael said, is that in the event that we get charged, in the event that we're about to get shelled or volleyed, whatever, and I need us to boogie the fuck out, you won't be there reloading your weapon while half the line has retreated. Right? So it's a way to save tickets. So I need everyone to be able to react efficiently to my command. So if I give the command to fire, and then you reload it, say this mostly applies to when we have muzzle loaders. With carbines, we can get away with it because, again, we only have 8 seconds to load here. But with a muzzle loader, you have around 20-25 seconds depending on the weapon. So you're sitting there ramming your gun, and in the event we fire off a round, 20 seconds, it doesn't take that long to get from here to there. So that's easy. That's at least 10 seconds. Someone can make that. That charge, yeah, they could probably make that. One out there? Yeah, let's go. All right, let's.
From the back line or the front line?
From the front line. From that one there. That one there. Yeah.
Front line?
Okay, yeah.
From here?
Yeah, from there. Just run. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the exact time it takes you to reload your carbine.
Yeah, you're fucked. So there you go. So that's
which
why.
time I'm swinging.
and that was a pretty great distance you had to run. So think you're reloading for 20 seconds. They can probably reach us from about halfway to that corner. So
I'll do it in reverse, actually. Yeah, I'll count up if you want to keep going.
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bye, Parker.
So you can see
remember,
he's still counting.
After reloading, you got to make an aim shot. Reloading is not enough, and that takes 2 or 3 more seconds.
Right here, just short of the fence.
Just short of the fence. You see that distance? That is how long it takes you to reload your musket. He will be there.
Not including aiming as well.
Not including aiming. And he will be here. All right? So That is why. That's a hell of a lot of ground to cover in 20 seconds. So there you go. What was that, 25 or what was that?
That was 20 seconds. So if I had 25, I could jump the fence and fuck you all up.
There you go. So.
Not that I would, because I love you all.
Yeah. Anyways, I digress. We're gonna move on to skirmishing. So that's just a little insight into why we don't reload right away. You hear a lot of units that just say shoot and reload, shoot and reload. I don't agree with it. I think it's a silly idea. I think it'll get you killed faster, but to each his own. And it just makes us a better fighting force in the end. All right, so company carry arms. So skirmishing, the bread and butter of the cavalry, the bread and butter of what we are as 5th Cav. So we excel at this. Well, horses aren't here because the rebels ate them. So there's a few ways I can do a skirmish line. So right now, like I said, we're in close order. Close order applies because we're shoulder to shoulder in a close formation. This is close order. Skirmish order is what a skirmish line essentially is. It's called skirmish order. Skirmish order is a line of men, such as yourselves, spread out with a set amount of paces between each man, set gap between each man. Typically, we try to go for at least 5 to 6 man pacing. We like to push it to the max. Why? Because it gives us more ground to cover over the enemy. We can encircle the enemy, and we have more firing positions to fire on the enemy from. So think of it. If you're spread out here, like say 6 man's pacing between each man, they're going to have to, as a company of infantrymen, they're going to have to pinpoint a certain area of the formation to fire on. At the same time, a whole other formation on the right is still firing at them. So they're going to have to pick and choose who they're shooting at. If artillery was to fire rounds at you, it would only kill 1 or 2 guys, as opposed to maybe 6 or 5 in a line. So we have a pretty advantageous tactic that we use, and it's very effective in games. Very effective. So the keys to a skirmish formation are to be mobile and quick. So you want to be able to react efficiently and fast to enemy fire. So the command for getting into a skirmish formation is the following. As skirmishers, march, guide right. So when I say as skirmishers, that's a relay command, so it will be repeated as skirmishers, and then I will give you the command march. On the command of march, everyone, that means everyone, is going to walk straight. So we're all facing north, so everyone's going to walk north. Only on the command of guide right or guide left, shouldn't be guide left in any situation, but on the command of guide right, you're all going to guide off of the right man, being Sergeant Major Jacobs. Yep, I just did online. So when you're guiding to the right, that essentially means everyone's going to oblique to the left, start obliquing to the left, and getting 5 paces away from the man on their right. So it's very important that the right side of the line gets themselves sorted quickly so that the left side can do it as well, because they can't sort themselves until the right side is all sorted. But once you're in a skirmish formation, it's extremely easy to maneuver. Extremely easy. All right. So we're going to do it at a quick step. Now, a quick little guide here is that when we're about to enter into skirmish formation, we use the command of advanced carbines. We won't always do this, but if we have enough time, I'll give you the command to advance carbine. Advanced carbine essentially means just right click. So that's the same as being at the ready. It gives you a 4th speed. It's slower than the quick step. It's called the common step. It's slower than the quick step, so it allows you to maneuver. The sergeant major, or the principal guide, being the sergeant major, he will be the only person at the advanced carbine for the entire time. Once you get yourself into line, then you will go back to the advanced carbine. However, once we're all walking forward in the rank on the march command, you're all at the advanced carbine. And then when I say guide right, you can all double quick sprint, whatever you have to get yourself into formation. Everyone understanding that? Anyone have any questions? No.
My answer to your question, sir.
Yeah. If you guys have a question, please ask. Like, I'll help you. Anything that makes us better. All right. So, company, advance. Carbine. Right click. All right. As skirmishers. March.
Start walking north.
Everyone walking.
Go northwest. Press T, go northwest.
Mike, come back a bit.
Right now.
Guide off to the right. So everyone oblique to your left. Everyone left oblique.
Northwest.
Northwest, you're walking now.
Northwest from me. Northwest.
Good.
Mike, northwest. You're going north there, buddy.
So
northwest.
you're in a rank.
Press T.
There you go.
Mike. Okay, Mike's coming.
Guys, you can double quick. You don't have to stay at the walk. You can double quick it. Remember, as fast as you want to do is fast, right? And once you're approximately 5 to 6 paces away, you start to go back.
Mike, come back in.
All right, once you're 5 or 6 paces away from the man to your right, going back north.
No, your voice is just faded. I couldn't hear a word.
So Monkey just walk straight to the north now, but goes further left because you're doing a general.
Alright, not bad.
There we go. Position yourself exactly between
guys, so gentlemen, make sure you use alt, communicate between yourselves to tell you guys to go to your left or go to your right.
Straight north.
And then when I give the command of halt, everyone's going to stop and crouch. So, company, halt. Crouch. And let's see what we got here. Alright.
I'm part of the skirmishing unit. My group.
Alright, Monkey and Jacob's not bad spacing at all. Standard. You can go more to your right a bit. There's standard. Just a bit there. Yeah, right there. Alright, so standard.
Tree fault. Go about 20 feet to your left.
Michael's some more space. Mike, so once this side moves down to the left. Mike, move. Mike, go to where green is, so Mike just take a step to your left.
Crouch to go a little bit to your right.
So right there, Mike. Right there.
Where I'm pointing now.
There you go. Crouch down.
That little tuft of grass.
There you go. So gentlemen,
right there.
This is a good skirmish formation. This is how we did. So not too bad with the pacings. It's not too bad with the spacing. We got a bit stuck there on the left side, so that's why I say it's very important that the right sides get themselves sorted out as quickly as possible. That way that the right side can fix themselves. Now look at the ground that took us to cover, right? And that's in the quick step, at the quick step. So it took us a lot longer to. We're pretty much halfway there at the fence. So if you turn around, you can see where blood mine is. So if you just stand up, one person, if you guys can stand up, you just turn around. You guys can stand up, look at where blood mine is.
Thanks, Tree 4. I was with you, and
you all can see blood mine. It's back there. Right?
Yeah.
That's how long it took us to form this, and we were at the wall, right? This is one thing I don't like about the drill camp and doing skirmish run on drill camp. We are given this false sense of I don't know what's the fucking word.
Distance.
No, not distance, but
so false sense of security. Is that what you're trying to say?
I guess so. Yeah, because in reality, in a skirmish mode, we don't have this amount of time, right? We do not have this distance to cover. This is like a map, pretty much the fucking distance we covered. We do not have this luxury of this training, not getting shot at, not getting bombarded with artillery. So we have to be able to do this fast and efficiently, right? So we train it at the quick step first, but then we need to build you up to get to the fast, to the runs, sprints. You can form this stuff, and we're normally pretty good with that stuff, right? So all the experienced guys, they're really well with it. They can do it pretty fast. Because you'll hear me give you command of right into skirmish line, left into skirmish line, front into skirmish line. It's essentially the same commands as front to line, right to line. However, you're going to a skirmish order. So you guys need to be able to respond quickly and effectively to these commands. So the faster you form up, the better. So right now we're doing it at the quick steps. That's fine to get you guys accustomed to it and get you guys knowing how everything works. But you guys should be able eventually to be able to do as fast and as quickly as possible. Right? So let's go. Everyone, stand up and about face.
Rise up, about facing south. Face south.
So, being in the skirmish order, you can tell one thing. You won't be able to hear me if I go to the opposite end. So if I go down here, my voice starts fading on the left. You can't hear me on the left anymore. So now I'm on the right side. Now if I go back to the right, to the left side, the right side, I'm gonna start fading out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start fading out. I'm gonna start fading out. I'm starting to fade out. I'm fading out. I probably faded out pretty far right. And I'm faded out. Tree 4, can you hear me?
It doesn't answer.
No, we can't hear you.
So
I can't hear nothing. At least it's
he's just
that's the point, Jeff. That's the point. You can't hear anything because I'm going on the far left. So normally when we're in a skirmish line this big, you'll have wing commanders. So for instance, I'll be 2 captains, or lieutenants. So Parker will be the right wing commander. I'll be the left wing commander. I'm not a communist though.
Communist.
Yeah. So when we're like this, it's important that everyone relays commands. The NCOs all relay. The officers all relay. It's important that we do that. So, movement in a skirmish formation. There's all different types of movement we can do. We can give you at the forward march, the halt, the to the right and to the left, which essentially is obliques. It's just a different term. So whenever I say to the left, march, it's left oblique, to the right, right oblique, march. Right about and retreat and rally. So a right about is a wheel, is a right wheel, is a right about wheel. So you're wheeling 180 degrees. So that's fun. It's a lot of fun to do. It's just a lot of sprinting. Now, when we're in skirmish formation, it's easier to maneuver because you have more space. So the most important thing in a skirmish line is you do not converge, right? So whenever I give you the forward march, all you're doing is walking straight. So we're all facing south right now. So when I give you the command of forward march, everyone walks south.
Sorry, Johnson, real quick. Just keeping on the time. We've just got 9 now.
All right, yeah. We'll just do like
10
minutes. We'll just go 10 minutes over. It's whatever. All right. Company. At the quick step forward.
At the quick step forward.
March.
Bang us south, guys. Maintain the same formation. Just walk straight south. Straight south.
Do not converge. So I'm already seeing converging happening there. Use alt.
So,
Look to your left. Look
Mike
to
and
your
Green,
right.
you're getting a little close. Green,
Not
there you go.
converge.
Just go into the
Use your
gap
voice.
between
Voice.
Jeff
Your
Man
voice
and Mike.
standing.
Perfect. Then continue walking south. There you go.
Sergeant
Wonderful.
Major, you're converging as well. All right. Company to the left.
To the left.
That's
To the left.
So that means southeast, guys.
March.
March.
Everyone turn
Walk
southeast.
southeast now. Everyone together.
Everyone walk southeast, southeast,
Southeast,
southeast.
friends. Come on, southeast. Where are you going?
So monkey, go more to your left. Because you're right behind Standard. All right. To the right.
To the right.
Then south. March.
March. So straight south. Straight south. Jeff, do you want to just do a little double quick just to go in line with tree form? Just into the gap?
To the right.
To the right.
March.
So
Southwest.
southwest now? Southwest.
Southwest, friends.
And then, of course, I can give you the command of forward again. Forward. Back,
Forward.
back, south.
Straight south. Straight south.
Straight south. And forward.
Good positioning right side. Keep that
All
up.
right.
Straight south.
Prepare to halt.
Better hold.
Halt.
Halt. Get
On
down.
the halt, you crouch
And
down.
don't
Always
boogie.
crouch down in skirmish order. In skirmish order, you always crouch down. All right. So, not bad with the movement formation. You see that we sort of converged a bit. The skirmish formation did close a bit. You got a bit closer, but everyone is still good enough distance where I think we're
Just take
effective.
a little step forward for me,
So,
Green. Just a little one.
Firing
Just a
commands. We're going to do some firing commands in the skirmish
Perfect, there you
formation. Yeah, I'll talk in Discord real quick. We're doing the skirmish commands in we'll do firing commands in skirmish formation. So all these firing commands apply to when we're in a regular line playing as line infantry. So you have the fire by company, fire by file, and independent fire. Those are the only three that we use, right? So fire by company is a volley fire. It's everyone fires at once. Fire by file, it's firing as a file. Same as by file forward march. It starts from the right, goes down. Whenever we do a fire by file, the last man to shoot says last man, and that needs to be passed up back all the way to the right so I can know that we can start the fire by file once again. The idea with fire by file is it's a constant rate of fire going. It's like a machine gun, starting from right to left. Now, how practical this is, up to you. We don't really use it all that much. I think it's just good for discipline, builds better teamwork, and it gets you more accustomed to saying commands. But fire by company and independent fire are the two most common commands that we use. So, company, load. You don't reload.
Company, load. Load.
Well loaded? All right.
Check.
Cool.
Firing by company, take aim.
By
Company, take aim.
Fire.
Remember to hold your aim. Hold your aim. Do not reload your aim.
Load.
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 Check.
Check.
Take aim.
Yeah.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Again by company. Unless you hear me say a different command, it's still the same command. Fire. Load.
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 So make sure you're staying crouched, monkey.
Nas, so I tried to bring my relay.
Check.
Check.
Alright, you just tap R. Alright. Firing by file. Take aim.
By fire.
By fire.
Take aim.
So everyone takes aim. It starts on the right and it goes its way down. So the idea is to be as fast as possible. Commence firing.
Last man.
Instant reload stands on. By fire.
Last
Last
man.
man.
Last
Nice
man.
man. Beautiful.
Good stuff, good stuff. So on the fire by file, you reload it immediately. So the only time you do not reload immediately is on the fire by company. That's the only time you don't reload. Fire by company or fire by rank. That's the only time you don't reload immediately. But independent fire, fire by file, reload right after you shoot. So we'll try one more time. Firing by a file, take aim.
By fire.
File,
Take
take
aim.
Commence firing.
Jeff.
Last man.
Last man.
Last man.
Last man.
Nice man.
All right, good stuff. All right. La Chef Bugler, if I could have you over here.
Yeah. Don't mind. Giving you
Oui, la chef.
All right. Company. So, we're going to go over, there's 2 more commands. Or 3 more, sorry. There's the right about, which is essentially, it can also be left about, but right about is essentially a 180-degree wheel. Now, what that means is everyone's going to stand up, and you're going to wheel 180 degrees. So the lines on this side right now, it's going to be on the other side of the right marker. So the right marker being Corporal Jeffman. Essentially, everyone's going to stand up and just wheel around. Everyone has to sprint in this case. Everyone has to sprint. It's the only way to do this in time. How effective this is right now, this is more going to come into play when we have horses and on the bigger battlefields. It's not to say that we can't do it in game, but it's more effective in on horseback. So, company, rise.
Rise.
So stand up. All right. So when I give the command of right about wheel march, or right about march, what's going to happen is Jeffman, you're just going to turn around, face north. Everyone else, you're going to file in to his left, and keeping the skirmish order, so you're going to keep that spacing, and you're just going to line into his left. So you're turning this line all the way around. Everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
All right. Right about.
Right about.
March. Sprint. Go. All the way around. All the left side. Go. Skirmishing spacing. Just filing. This doesn't matter where you are. This one doesn't matter if you pick your gaps. Just file in. So who's that right there? Is that Blumman?
Big gap in.
Retreat for it. Yep.
Big gap in.
There you go. Yeah.
Where the fuck I am?
Perfect. There you go. Bueno. Really good. So that is the skirmish. That is the right about. So it should take exactly that long. It should be really fast and really done. And then again, we return fire and just face direction. Now, of course, the skirmish line is going to be dictated by how big of a space we have to work with, of course. So most maps, I think this is a pretty generous line that we have right here, spacing wise. So this is good for like Hooker's Push, South Mountain, most certainly not. None of those maps. None of Harper's Ferry, but for most of the Antietam maps, I think this is a pretty fair line for skirmishing. Preford, maybe not, but who knows? Actually, no, Preford should be good for this. Preford would like to just be a bit closer and just crunk kids. So, all right, company, forward, march.
For the purpose of this, Mike, do you want to just form onto the end? Because you're a little bit in front of the line.
Is that the advanced carbine?
Just
everyone at the advanced carbine everywhere. The advanced carbine everywhere.
And there you go, just slot in that gap there. There you go, just between Jeff and Green. Wonderful. There you go. So straight.
So, where's Chief Bugler? Where's Chief Bugler at?
Here.
C-Bug is here.
Yep.
C-Bug.
It's Tribune now.
Chibug. All right. So, 2 more commands. The retreat and the rally. Retreat is the pretty simple command. When you hear the command of retreat, the bugle call is going to be sounded. All you're going to do is turn the opposite direction and sprint. Full throttle. Just get out of there. All right? That is the retreat. Very simple command. It's to save your own ass from it's like if we're about to get overrun or charged by infantry, just fucking boogie the fuck out of there. Next is the rally. The rally means to rally on the chief. So whoever gives the command, you're just filing up back into a formation. You're forming up on them. All right? So let's give it a try. Company, retreat. Turn around. Let's go.
Run.
Fucking sprint.
Run.
Run. And rally on me.
Rally on Johnson.
Go back to biblical.
Just file up. So one behind the other.
Company, front into line.
Front of the line.
To the left. Sprint up at the back. Company take aim.
To my left.
Left oblique.
Left oblique. Damn it.
Right oblique.
Right oblique.
Front.
Fire.
Lows.
Bang.
All right. Good stuff. All right. We're going to head back to the drill camp and we'll wrap it up. All right. Company, carry.
Carry.
Arms. Actually, this would be a perfect time to break by twos. All right, so when I give the command to buy twos, all you're gonna do is go from a single rank into a column of twos. So it's essentially a buy file forward march, except there's 2 files now. So Monkey Sniper and Sergeant Mary Jacobs, they're gonna lead off the line.
Well done, Mike.
All right, buy twos forward. March.
Monkey to my left.
2 at a
stand
time.
next to me.
2 at a time. 2 at a time. You file up behind.
Butler on the right. Butler on the left.
No,
One
to
of
the
the
left, Monkey.
Stand on the right.
The guide.
Middle on the left.
Yeah, guide off the right side. The right side is the guide. You always guide off of the right.
Wonderful.
To my
And I'll
left,
come with you, Jeff, to give you a
Monkey
buddy in the back.
and 3 birds
So
behind
the
me
right,
and my
so
colleague
left,
behind
left,
Monkey.
left file, you're guiding off of the right file. So Monkey, you want to double quick up. You want to be right beside the Sergeant Major.
Butler, get up there.
Butler, get up, get up, get up. We're gonna make our way back to the drill camp.
Captain, can we have some drum taps, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait.
If it's coming. I don't know if it's coming. Hold on. Do I have
Oh,
my
it's coming.
sound pad? I don't have my sound pad open. Hold on.
Oh, you've been covered. You're good.
Crazy how he's doing that with just his mouth.
Just hitting his keyboard furiously.
All right, don't worry, Butler. I got this. Oh shit! Hold on. All right, we'll restart from the beginning. Jefferson and Liberty, regimental march.
There.
Turn around me, Monkey. Turn around me. Turn around.
On the
Come on, double quick up, double
To my
quick up.
left.
That's the Michael.
Double click up to make sure you're
I
to my
am.
left.
His name's Buddy High.
On left of lead.
So late.
On turn. Just follow me.
Studies, yeah.
So by far you follow the guy.
That's the Michael.
I don't know what he.
Oh, their show.
Make sure you're guiding off the right. Left file, guide off the right file.
Parker, can you hear me?
Chief 4, you can get a bit closer.
Yes, I
Butler,
can,
you
Jeff.
double quick up just a bit.
There's a guy called Buddy High who's on our chat.
Bit more.
Oh,
Green,
okay.
double quick up.
Yep, also
Company, fair to halt.
I want to join.
Halt! Just to the right. Just to the right.
That's right. Yeah.
And front. Alright. Here, Sergeant Major, switch with Jeffman. Jeffman, come on the far left. Jeffman over there. Here, tree fort. Step to your right. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Alright. Company.
Sorry, Captain.
You're good, you're good. Order.
Order.
Arms.
F6. 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 Just an F6.
In place. Rest.
Place. F.
Alright. So that concludes the drill for today, gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. Very good work today. What we covered pretty much everything. We even covered some of the more advanced maneuvers today. So good stuff for the new guys here. There's a few more things, again, we haven't covered, such as left into lines, right to lines, and the column of battle. But all those are more advanced stuff. And again, a lot of the stuff to what we can do depends on how many people attend. So more and more people are starting to attend now, which is fantastic. I love it. A great turnouts every drill, which is fantastic. So usually 14, 15 average, so it's pretty good. So what is next? So tomorrow we got our Friday line battle for the NA boys. That's at 8 p.m. EST, so that's like what, 1 a.m. Parker? Down there?
Yep.
Yeah, so 1 a.m. PM or 1 a.m. BST for you all. But sign-ups for that are available. Grand Campaign and Sudden Aggression for the EU boys. All sign-ups are available on our chat. But anyways, good work today. So with that being said, I got 2 promotions for tonight. There we go. Before we do that, Parker, you got anything to say?
No, good effort, good turnout tonight. Monkey as well, thank you for attending. Hopefully, even if you don't use it within your unit, hopefully you can understand better how we fight now, so that if we ever fight alongside each other, you'll know what we're going to be doing. And of course, it always helps, to know how your friends fight. So, yeah, thank you for coming.
Sergeant Major, anything from you?
No, good job. I mean, thanks a lot for your patience and for your time, everybody. And I hope you had a great time.
You sounded a lot like, what's that German's actor name from Django? When you said
the Austrian.
Christoph Waltz?
Christopher Waltz, yeah.
Oh,
I just imagine a big beard behind him and his keyboard. Anyways. Anything from anyone else today? Any of our NCOs? Anything from y'all?
Love you.
Good job to the new guys, I'd say.
Yeah, good job, niggas. All right, and anything from the privates? Anything at all? Privates and recruits?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, good stuff. So, attention, company. Snap back to the F6. Recruits Butler and Green, post. So come up on this line right here, boys.
You want to just step out? Yeah, there you go.
And F5.
I'm so proud of him.
All right.
Go so quick.
Silence.
Whereas upon the 15th day of July, 1862, he was duly chosen to the office of privates in your respective companies, 5th United States Cavalry Regiment, 1st Brigade, Cavalry Division, United States Army. Reposing special trust and confidence in your fidelity, courage, care, and good conduct, I do, by the virtue of the laws of this state, constitute and appoint you to be the privates of your said companies, and as such to be recognized and obeyed. You are therefore carefully and diligently to discharge that office and act according to the rules and discipline of war ordained and established by the laws of this Union. And you are to observe all such orders and distinctions as from time to time you shall receive either from me or from any of your superior officers, pursuant to the trust hereby reposed in you. Given under my hand near Sharpsburg, this 15th day of July, 1862. Congratulations, privates. Company, huzzah on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Huzzah! And welcome.
Fall back in line, privates. Congratulations.
Proud of you.
Thank you, Captain.
No problem. Fall back in line at the order arms.
Sweet beard.
Oh, wait, they both were H Company. Yeah, they're both H Company.
Good.
All right, gentlemen. That is everything for tonight. When I dismiss you all, I'm going to give the command by file off from the right, dismissed. When I do that, you are all going to go to the carry arms, right face, take 3 steps, and then you may log off. No stabbing, no shooting, none of this mess. All right, company, you did very good today. Have yourselves a good night, and I will see you all around. To your duties, File off from the right. Dismiss. Chief Bugler, sound the recall.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Jimbo.
Take
Good
care.
night. Good night. Good night.
Captain.
do the worst.
Major.
Good night to you.
Good night to you as well.
Oh
Good
my
night. I'll
God.
see you around.
Good night.
Yeah, slight problem there, my dude.